Okay, now we're gonna start at Deuteronomy 4:19. Okay, it says, and unless thou lift up thy eyes unto heaven, okay, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the hosts of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. Okay? But the Lord hath taken you, brought you forth out of the iron of the furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, and ye are this day. Okay? So when you see these people, they worshiping the sun, they worshiping the moon, they worshiping the stars, man. They worshiping the heavens, man. That's that idol worship, man. That was started from the beginning, man. Okay, they're worshiping these false idols, man. God told us not don't worship the moons and the stars, man. He said the moons and the stars. He said are there for signs, man. So yeah, we could look to the moon and the stars and count the new moons and stuff like that. Them is the signs for us, or what time of the year it is and stuff like that. But we're not supposed to be worshiping these things, man. Stargazing and all this nonsense that these brothers out here be doing. Okay? Why do you think when you go into space, man, you get into space, okay, and it's cold up there, but the sun is reflecting to the earth and it's hot down here, but when you go into space it's cold and it's dark. And when you get into space it should be just bright light. You should be blinded like, the sun. How come the sun ain't reflecting no light when you in space? Huh? Because it's used as a transformer, man. Okay, from the other dimension where the Most High is, man. Okay, that's why when they go into space, it's not bright out there, man. It's dark and it's cold. Okay, but that's just a whole another level of knowledge. Okay, y'all ain't even got that type of knowledge yet. That's the stuff scientists talk about. Okay, and shalom be to the brother that brought me that knowledge. Okay, so now. Let's I'm gonna read that again. No, I'm not gonna read that again. We're gonna go to Genesis 3:3 again. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna go to Genesis 3:3. Talk about this idolatry again. Okay, I just exposed with the sun, moon, and the stars, man. Okay, 3:3, man. It says, and Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, while the bush is not burnt. Okay, the bush is not burnt, man. It says, and the Lord saw that he turned to see, and God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, here I am. He said, and he said, draw not nigh hither. He says, put off thy shoes from thy feet, for the place wherein thou standest is holy ground, man. Okay? It says, moreover, he said, I am God, thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Jacob, or the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face. Okay? He hid his face from God, man. Okay, he didn't see God, he hid his face, man. He said, for he was afraid to look upon God, man. Okay? So that was for a sign, man. He hid his face and he went to look upon God. And the Lord said, I surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, man, which are in bondage. Okay? He said, I have heard their cry by reason of their taskmakers, okay, or their task masters, okay, for I know their sorrows. He said, and I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of Egyptians. Okay, so we're not Egyptian as some of these other Israelites try to preach. We're from Africa. We're Ham. We're Hamites. We ain't Israelites. We African. No. He said, I have came down and delivered you out of the hand of Egyptians. So he delivered us out of the hand of these Africans. Okay? And it said to bring them up out of the land unto a good land. Okay? And a large unto a land flowing with milk and honey. Unto the Canaanites. Okay? There was the place of the Canaanites. There's the one who had the land of Canaan that we went into, which they call Israel today. Okay? The Canaanites were black Hamites. Okay? And it says in the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites, okay, the Persians, okay, I think that's who they are, Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jezebel, okay. Now who do we got? That's the Pope now. He's a Jezebel, okay. These are enemies of Christ, man, okay. And it says, come now, therefore I will send thee unto Pharaoh, and thou must bring forth the people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt, man. We're trying to bring you out of bondage, man. We're trying to take you from this blasphemous woman right now. Okay? That's what we're trying to do. Okay, now I'm going to try to find this verse in 2nd Ezra in the Apocrypha, which is in the 1611 version of the Bible, the lost book of the Bible. Okay, I'm going to try to bring up 2nd Ezra 6:54 if I can. I gotta type it in on my computer, so give me a second. But we're trying to expose all evil here today, man. Oh wow. Well, yeah, I can't look up that verse right now, so we're gonna go to man, I wish I could pull this up. My computer done messed up on me. It done stopped on me, so now I gotta rebuild it and all that. You know, the devil always trying to stop you from doing something great. Okay, so I'm gonna start that over, but we're gonna go on, man. We're gonna go to Peter 3:6 while I reboot this other computer so I can get this other information to y'all. Now, matter of fact, let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 82:6 first. Let's go to Psalms 82:6 first. Okay. Psalms 82:6 says, it said, I have said, okay, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, man. Okay, so the Most High said we are gods, man. Okay, that's why when the actual Jezebel, you know, their husband, when Abraham's wife, she called him Lord. Okay, why did she call him Lord? Because it's just said right here, man. When you serve the Lord correctly, and you are righteous towards the Lord, and you following the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, and you become a man of God, it says, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, man. Okay, so we are all children of the Most High, but he's not talking about every man, man. He's talking about the children of Israel, man. When this whole book was wrote to the children of Israel, man, to be a sign to them, okay, that they may be the light to the Gentiles, so the Gentiles can receive salvation, okay. But if you're not being that light, then the Gentiles is not getting salvation, because you're not being the light. We're not showing them what's correct of this word, so they're just going around babbling, believing whatever else philosophy that been pushed on them, okay, with these idolatries and these murderers, these adulterers, these things of that nature. And adultery always does not mean you cheating on your wife, Okay, so you should look that word up, adultery, adulteress, in the Strong's Concordant Dictionary, and get the full term of that, not just a little piece of it. Okay, because you got to get the full term to get the full understanding. Okay, but y'all gonna have to do that studies on your own. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do some of these studies on your own, man. I can't just be sitting up in here give you everything I done worked hard and studied for. You know what I'm saying? Took me years to find out, man. Y'all gotta study too on your own, man. Just because you listen to me talk doesn't mean you're gonna get into the kingdom of heaven. Okay? You gotta go do that studying for yourself. Okay? And get an understanding for yourself. Okay? You might find a piece of the puzzle that I might not have got. Okay? So you gotta go do that study for yourself, man. I can't be up here studying for y'all, man. I'm trying to save myself, man. Okay? And I'm trying to wake up other brothers so they can save themselves. Alright? So understand that, brothers. Y'all gotta get out there and study on your own, man. Ask the Lord to give y'all wisdom and understanding, man. Say so you say you seek, you shall get, man. You pray on something, you shall get it, man. It's gonna come. Might not come when you want, but it's gonna come. Okay, let's go to 1 Peter 3:6. So 1 Peter 3:6 says, it says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him what? Lord. Okay. It says choose. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to start all over. It says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. Okay. Whose daughters ye are. Okay. As long as ye do well. Okay. Are not afraid with any amazement, man. It says, likewise ye your husband dwell with him according to knowledge. Okay. It says likewise. Ye husbands, okay? You husbands, okay? It says dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife, okay? As unto the weaker vessel, okay? So she always gonna be weaker than you, okay? And as being heirs together of grace, of the grace of life, okay? That your prayers may be not hindered, okay? It says, finally, be ye all one mind, okay? Having compassion on one another. Love as brethren, okay? Be pitiful. It says, be pitiful, okay? Be courteous, okay? It says, not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing. And railing for railing, and knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing, man. Okay, so it's saying, man. It says as long as you obey God, everything will be all right, man. So if this woman is not obeying God, and you are obeying God, it's gonna be a problem. And it's always going to be a problem. And she's always going to want to lead, man. It says that if a man can't control his own household, how can he control the church? Okay? So if I can't even control my own household, how I'm going to sit up here and preach to y'all, man, to show y'all guidance, man. Okay? So that's why I might have to leave my household, man. Because right now it's under chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? She walk around talking about she hate me. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. I understand why she hate me. She don't, but I do. So I might have to make that transition. But I'm gonna start off with the next video, cause this one about to end. 15 minutes is up, so we're gonna start with part 5.